Let me think about it. Wherever I go, you know I'll be kicking ass.
When looking to the future, you can learn from the past. And as we speak, fellas, Treyarch are developing Black Ops 5 Zombies. Pretty damn exciting stuff, right? Before we know it, it's going to be time for Treyarch to talk about their next game, you know, come March, April, May time. It's just around the corner. I have recently gone back to Black Ops 2 and fallen in love with this experience, and I hope the future of zombies is like this incredible game. Black Ops 2 Zombies is so weird and interesting to me, because if you ask the community what are the best maps ever and what are the worst maps ever, a lot of the answers for both come from Black Ops 2. How did Treyarch do this? How did they make a game that has the worst and best zombies maps at the same time? I don't know, it beats me. A result of this, which you cannot deny, no you can't, don't even try, it's impossible. Something you cannot deny is that every single map in Black Ops 2 is so different and unique from each other, more than any other zombies game, and I think that actually is a great thing. Going from Transit to Nuketown or to Die Rise, Mob of the Dead, then Buried, then Origins, there's just no two maps alike. They have distinct design choices, so the maps are all so different from each other, but at the same time they are all on the Black Ops 2 engine and are in Black Ops 2, so at the same time they still feel like they are part of the same game series, which just makes this like incredible. I don't know how to put it into words. I think it's the fun, just the simple fun of the variety and experimentation that every map will offer you something different from the last, when, as a comparison, for example, Black Ops 3, we also love that game, I love it too, but I feel in that game, the maps were a lot more, they followed a similar formula to one another. That is why I would love for Treyarch to go back to this approach for Black Ops 5 Zombies, but at the same time I do understand effing up maps for the sake of effing them up or making them different also will probably lead to some disasters. But that is the thing with Black Ops 2, it has disasters. Transit, Die Rise, I know some people like them, Die Rise fans, hit me up. That goes to show that nothing will be perfect, and it doesn't have to be. A game doesn't have to be perfect, and that is the difference between Black Ops 2 and let's just say Black Ops 4, right? Is Black Ops 2 has redeeming qualities, okay? I'm memeing just slightly here, but Black Ops 4, if everything goes wrong, if you change everything for the sake of it, if everything's wrong, everything's wrong. If Treyarch just happens to follow that Black Ops 2 style of different maps, then, you know, that way the game will eventually offer something for everyone. Going back to Black Ops 2, you have Transit, like this semi-open world zombies experience, but then you can play the smaller survival maps. Then you have Die Rise, which is all about verticality, then Mob of the Dead, which really mixes storyline into gameplay and really just evolves like the zombies gameplay and what a map is, you know, it really changed the definition of a zombies map. And then Buried is a really laid back, fun, casual, friendly map, and then Origins, everything's complicated, but everything is epic. So I think I've made my point there, let's move on to the next topic. Another thing that Black Ops 2 just does perfectly somehow for some reason is that it is a direct descendant of Black Ops, which is a direct descendant of World at War. But at the same time, Black Ops 2 offers a breath of fresh air, it evolves zombies, so that is just perfect. It's new, but it's old. You know, playing Black Ops 2 and World at War, you can feel the similarities. In Black Ops 2, despite Treyarch reinventing zombies, at the same time they managed to keep the classic Treyarch zombies feel, which is just incredible because, you know, people with Black Ops 4 really complained that Treyarch changed too much, and they did. They pretty much rebuilt zombies from the ground up and how many things work, and it kind of threw that Treyarch zombies feeling out the window and stomped on its Adam's apple. And with Black Ops 5, I think that is going to be a make or break situation. It's going to be a top priority for Treyarch whether they know it or not, but will definitely be for the community. And that is that the game is going to be new. It just is. It's going to be on a new engine, a new generation of consoles. It's going to be a new storyline essentially, or a reboot of the old storyline, but at the same time, it's going to have to be Treyarch Zombies at its core, because if it's not, I just don't think it's going to hit off. It's a really, really hard balance to strike, but it has been done before. One thing in Zombies that is low-key bloody important, but kind of flies under the radar, is weapons, weapon meta, and that kind of thing. Remember back in the day when you would spin the mystery box and you might get the SMR, you might get the Springfield, which is like a 4-shot kill on round 1 or something. Please stop it, Springfield, you idiot. Or, you know, you just might get some crap, but at the same time you might get some god weapon like the Galil, the PPSH, the MG42, the Ray Gun Mark II. Yeah, that used to be the fun of Zombies, but in recent games, Black Ops 3 and 4, yeah, there are good weapons, yeah, there are bad weapons, but overall it feels like a weapon meta just doesn't exist. And I think World at War and Black Ops 2 are like the best Zombies games at doing this, that the weapon meta does exist, and that makes, I don't know, spinning the box like a genuine gamble. Kids gambling is very fun, as we all know. And at a base level, that is some of the fun of Zombies, that spinning the mystery box might put you in a bad situation, and that is also adds difficulty and interest to Zombies. But in the newer games, in general, the weapons, and then double pack-a-punch basically makes every weapon a wonder weapon, and it makes them all level. It just throws that out the window once again. Treyarch, this is Zombies. You don't need to balance the weapons perfectly. Like Infinity Ward said famously, when things are too balanced, it might boil the fun out of things. And when it comes to Zombies, I think that actually might be the case. So there you have it, fellas. Like I said, I just recently fell back in love with Black Ops 2 Zombies, and it was actually, I'll tell you the story why. I was watching Tim Hansen, best Zombies YouTuber in the decade, playing, what was he doing? It was like the reverse rainbow perk challenge on Origins, and obviously to do that you need to get a shovel, upgrade the shovel by digging a load of dig sites, and then from that, with a zombie's blood drop, you can find a orange dig site which gives you an extra perk slot. And that's nothing new. Origins is many years old, but just as I was watching the video and watching that process, I was just, after all this time, wowed by that in-depth level of Zombies. So when I went back to play Black Ops 2 just for some gameplay, and I kind of just fell in love and looked back at some of these things and wished, you know, I wish Zombies in the past years had done some of these things, and I hope that it does it again in the future, which is why I made this video. So lads, stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.